So my story is that I've been trying to build good habits for myself. I think for the past 6 or 7 years, I quit smoking. I started drinking more water, going to the gym consistently, caring about my health. Before this formula, I couldn't actually wake up in the morning. I suffered from anxiety, from a lot of depression. Those steps really changed my life, and now I'm here to give you that. And also, I'm going to take the example of me wanting to quit smoking. I've been a smoker since I think I was 18, 17, even beforehand, but I started really smoking regularly when I was about 17 or 18. And I was smoking for 5 or 6 years-ish. I was trying to quit smoking so many times. I read books, I saw podcasts, I was hiding the cigarettes, I was doing so many things. Nothing really worked long term. So the first step, and I think the most important one here, is to get away from the surroundings that have the same habit that you want to get rid of. So if I'm gonna take it to cigarettes, so I've been isolating myself for at least 1 month from any smoker that I know. I don't mean don't get out on the streets or don't hang out with people, but I was isolating myself because I wanted to stop. And while I'm trying to build this new habit for myself, I didn't want to have the influence or the triggers that may be gonna lead me back to smoking. I would suggest for you to stay away from them for at least a month. So I stayed away as much as I can. I was isolating myself from every other person, from my friends, from my family. I actually visited my family once, and I have an uncle and he smokes. And I remember like standing far away, and I didn't want to have like even the tiniest bit of influence because I was really in my mind strong about the idea that I wanna build this new habit, because that was the main habit that I wanted to work upon. But once I isolated myself for a couple of days, not that I was like completely lonely. Yes, I have my dog, I have my people, I've been here and there, but I was mainly working with myself by myself a lot. So suddenly there was many habits, even micro ones, that I've decided that I want to get rid of. So I made a whole list of like the biggest one, and also like smaller ones and smaller habits that I would love to get rid of, habits that are no longer serving me. I was kind of smoking a lot of day, I think almost like a box or something. So for me, I took the bad habit and I replaced it. It's not that I abandoned it completely, I just replaced it. That's different. So for me, I took smoking and I was like, okay, I can't breathe. And for me, I need a way. Smoking for me, it's mainly to relax, to not be stressed. So I started building new good habits, as much as going to the gym. I went to the gym twice a day at the beginning, just to move my body, just to breathe. So I did that. And also I decided to take supplements for my anxiety. So I started taking ashwagandha and magnesium for my sleeping issues, because every time that I was smoking, it was mainly during the night when I couldn't sleep. So I was like another cigarette and another cigarette, and I will fall asleep. Drinking more water instead of smoking. So I went to the gym, and then I needed to drink more water, and then my supplement. I was really surrounding myself by good habits. So I wasn't really consistently thinking about going to smoke, because I was building another foundation that will hold me in a good way, so I wouldn't fall down to smoking cigarettes anymore, and I wouldn't fall down to drinking, because I had things to do. I need to go to the gym, I need to eat healthy, I have my supplements to take around 8 p.m. So I was building myself in this new version of myself. And that's exactly the first step, building a new version, because there's your version of yourself as the person who is drinking, smoking, eating bad, looking a certain way, whatever. But then when you're building your good habits, you're building a new version of yourself, a new version who is not smoking. So I was asking myself, okay, if I'm not smoking, what am I doing? So I was like, well, probably the gym, probably taking my supplements, probably like drinking much or doing something healthy. I don't know. So because in my mind, my smoking version wasn't healthy at all, of course. But if I wasn't smoking, so I would be super healthy, because I wanted that for myself, not because I was trying to do something that I don't necessarily want, but because I actually wanted to be the best version, healthier, and of myself. I have this ritual. I made an actual rituals. I was waking up in the morning, instead of like making my coffee and going smoking, because we're talking about the main bad habit that I want to get rid of. So I was making a ritual of making my hot lemon water in the morning with chia, ginger. I was drinking while I was hitting the gym, and I was visioning so vividly and so persistently what is the best version of myself. I was becoming her. My thoughts, I was as much conscious as I could till this day to control every conscious thought in order for me not to go back to the old habits. Naturally, my body, my mind, my soul, my conscious mind, my subconscious mind, everything within me started becoming her. The way that I just grab water, and usually I was intentionally needed to think that I needed to drink water or taking my supplements, or I wanted to go to the gym. At the beginning it was really hard for me. After 1 month I just became her, and of course everyone has a long ride, and during every process in life you want to evolve more and more and better habits or replace some things and etc. But that's the beauty in this, that you're always in consistent involvement, so you wouldn't fall back to your bad habits. And actually I have a story to share. After 1 month I went to a party and someone was smoking, handed me just a cigarette, and I smoked it, and I was really really drunk. And I first of all, I felt during this night it was like a test for me from the universe or whatever, from something out there, whether I'm gonna be falling back to those habits or I'm gonna say, you know what, partying is not for me, drinking that way is not for me. So once I hit the cigarette, I was like, I remember looking around, I was saying, no, it's not for me anymore. I don't want to be this version. I don't know what is that. Suddenly, I was not familiar to the version of me that I used to be, but I'm no longer. And that's the moment in which I was like, oh my God, I've changed. I've changed. I'm not longer this version. Maybe I'm not yet the best version of myself, but I am becoming her. And that's the beauty in this. And since then, I don't touch cigarettes. I have people smoking around me. I don't care. I don't want to smoke. Even when I'm drinking a bit, I'm not going wild nowadays, but when I'm drinking a little bit of sangria or like wine or something really nice and smooth and not hard, and I'm here to give you a heads up. The universe, something in the world is going to be testing you if you really want to change. Even if you're falling a bit, be persistent, be consistent. It's fine. It's not defining you this fall. You just have to stand up each time and say, I'm not that. I'm not that. I'm becoming this thing. And you have to have it really vividly where you had it, even though maybe sometimes you don't know what the exact steps. Even when first I went to the gym, I went twice a day, and I was in treadmill for like an hour, and then I did some exercises that I didn't know what to do, but slowly but surely you figure it out. Like today's generation, we have social media, we have YouTube, we have all this knowledge out there. So all you need to do is just experiment with what's good for you. So I would just say there's nothing holding you back from becoming her. There's nothing holding you back from being the best version of yourself. Whatever department it is, whether it's being that girl that everyone looks at her, the glowy skin, the glow up, not drinking, do not smoking, being skinnier, being leaner, I don't know, so many things. Don't be hard on yourself. You are good, but if you want to get greater, you just have to be consistent. So I hope those steps helped you. I swear to God, you guys, once I had those steps, it was really clicking for me. So even if it helped one girl, one person, I'm happy, genuinely. So I will see you in the next video. And if you want more content like that, give me a follow, save this video, share it to your friend. I would love to grow our channel, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.